we can't keep fighting each other.
Just say be yourself, treat others as you would want to be treated.
We all have to come as one because we all have to share this planet together.
Free or die hard.
Just keep your mind open. You got to keep your mind open to a lot of things. You got to be willing to, listen to everything that's going on, and just have that open mind to learn about things. And if you never have an open mind or any ability to learn about anything, you're never going to go anywhere.
In whether religious or your personal beliefs on the sexuality, be open-minded.
With anything in life, whether it be, learning about homosexuality, anything like that, you just can't learn. You just will never learn. So you just have to keep an open mind.
So, how do you guys think society treats gays?
This was supposed to be vacation, so we should have had an issue with washing my hair sometimes. So I remember buying shampoo.
Here it's happening against everyone. First it starts out slow and it gets faster. All here is...
It was unexpected. So a little bit more than I was expecting to see on this truck.
I think that the whole crime should have been involved. I missed out on another banana.
I think that part of the reason why we do segregate ourselves or view differently is because a lot of it has to do with religion and what they think is right and what's wrong, and just like what the norm is.
I think gays are viewed pretty much just as equally as every other minority out there. There's some people that love us, some people that hate us, some people who it really don't matter, really.
I feel like I don't like the religion thing of it because I feel like you can still believe in God and still be a good person and still be gay, whatever, transgender, however, as long as you're true to yourself. And I think a lot of the reason why we're segregated is because, or we do that to ourselves, is because we don't like to, there's too much judgment on us.
Because nowadays everyone's going to find a reason or someone to put down to make themselves feel better. So why not try to be the gays?
I think gay people sometimes tend to flaunt themselves a little too much.
I don't think that gay people feel like they're superior to heterosexuals. I think it's more so that us as gay people, we try to live our life in the most efficient way that we think is possible.
I think gay and heterosexual people exploit themselves too much to the extent where homosexuals, because they want to be accepted so much, they tend to do things that intentionally put themselves out there like that. And I think it's just inappropriate. There's a certain standard that you should have in society. You should respect other people's viewpoints on things, and if you're doing something that's simulating the sexual act, I think that's just.
Why do you think they do it? Is it for attention?
Because they're whores. But no, seriously. I think that people tend to take that affection and that passion, and they just exploit it, and it becomes something that should be pure, and they make it very raunchy and very dirty.
And I think that they, I think sometimes there's a way that you can be proud of being gay. And I mean, it's just like when I walk around, I'm proud of being the fact that I am.
And a way that we think is morally and spiritually righteous for us. And most people, when they find themselves in that way, like their confidence, they build their confidence up. They feel more confident about themselves. They feel more complete.
What if they're not doing that? Like what? Because I feel like if you're comfortable with it, you don't take it too far.
Not the fact that I'm homosexual and it's frowned upon by many people. It's the fact that I love an individual and I'm not going to confine myself to privacy to display that. I'm human like everyone else, gay, straight, bi, Asian, black, white, whatever. I'm human. And many people have to step back and realize that even if we all do have different beliefs, different skin tones, accents, whatever, that the basis of it all is we're human. We're all one.
But holding hands and stuff like that, hugging somebody is different.
And that's where the judgment comes in.
Right.
That's why when you're in a relationship, you have to have a peace of mind and understanding within yourself, where you're assured that you and your partner are emotionally and mentally capable of being in society with all these prejudicial thoughts of homosexuality and so forth.
Because I feel like I don't think it's right to like I don't really like public like PDAs and all that stuff. But I think if straight people can do it, then gay people should be able to do it.
They should.
Like, I'm really not a public display type person, all depending on how I feel about the person.
Public perception, you know, that's a touchy subject because I really don't like, you know, myself whole PDA thing. I can't stand it. Like, I mean, there's times that I'm walking with people who is and, you know, I want to, you know, show them some type of affection, but at the same time, I think to myself, you know, I don't even like seeing straight people do that stuff.
But straight people use that moral thing, that moral stick. And the reality is that they're no more righteous than we are. And sometimes we are more righteous than they are. Because we want to love and embrace everybody in a universal aspect, but they want to be very discriminatory.
Because I don't like people want us to be open and put our preference out there, but when we do, we get judged for it. So it's like
or you're fake.
right, and that's why people do it. But if they want us to do that, then allow us to be comfortable to do that.
Now I can say this much: as being an African American, I think it traces back to that slave mentality.
Right.
You know, because we've been free for so many years in this country, it's gotten to the point where we just want to be so accepted. Where being black and being a man, you know, we already have our crosses to bear with being gay, being black, and being a man. It makes it even worse.
I can definitely say this was not a choice for me because I was so uncomfortable with it. I'm not gonna say it felt unnatural. It was natural for me. It was unnatural for other people, which made me question it.
It was natural for me because I felt more connected with men because I'm naturally male. That was my rationale. So when I got to the gay scene, I thought, okay, you know, we got all these men, and you know, we're all going to be very conservative, some liberal, but most of us going to be very managed. And then I saw these feminine people and transgender. I was confused. I was messed up.
But you have that even in straight communities. Mm-hmm. You have very feminine men. I have a cousin who's very feminine, who has 2 kids, a wife, and is very, like, he's straight, but he's just very flamboyant.
For you, it's a choice. Is it, as far as a choice, do you think society has shaped how your choice?
To a certain extent, because when I was take aside this group, the first couple friends that I had, they made me seem like I was not, even in the gay community, they made me feel like I was an outcast. They made me feel like I was not accepted. And that frustrated me internally. And my defense mechanism was, okay, you want to reject me, I'm going to reject you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was. When I would go to pride events, I would be so serious. You know, don't touch me, don't look at me. You know, that's how I was. Because I was offended. Right. I was offended because you wouldn't accept me.
But do you think that's why? Because you think it's unnatural, right? To be attracted. Do you think that has something
to be attracted to men is natural. To be sexually attracted to men is unnatural.
And do you think that has something to do with it? Because of
to a certain extent. But it was more so the socialist issue. You know what I'm saying? You're just not this, you're just not that. You know, and I hated it. So then, you know, within the past 3 or 4 years, I just said, James, hey, this is you, this is your life. Damn it, you gotta live with it. Right. You gotta do what you're gonna do. Do what's best for you. And that's why you have a lot of people who don't own up to the fact that they're homosexual, because they're afraid of what their families will think. Friends, yeah, that's a concern, but when your family rejects you, that's hurtful. Right. Because many times, if you have the acceptance and that connection with your family, many times that can spill over to friendships and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what happened.
It starts at the home. It starts at the home. They should not be. I don't care how advanced we are technologically. I think practical stuff should be taught at home.
So, thank you for joining us in this little discussion on society. comment and tell what your views are on this topic.